What is happening, Magnusites? We just saw the best episode out of the 4 that have been released, bar none, in my opinion. That rhyme, don't hate to play, hate the game. Bars! Finally, we got an episode where they're finally warming up to each other. They are getting to know each other. Several parts of the game were covered in this. All right, so the episode starts out with Ellie playing with the gun in the mirror. No, she's not playing with the gun. Well, she is, because she's like pew, 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 pew. Playing with the gun in the mirror, trying to figure out the gun, how to load it, taking the bullets out, cocking it, all this different stuff without having Joel catch her. She walks out and they're at a gas station and he's siphoning fuel. And she happened to get her hands on some joke book. So he's asking her to kind of like chill out while they, while he siphons the gas. So she starts telling bad dad jokes. And at this point, she's still irritating me because I'm just like, I haven't liked this version of Ellie. I must say, though, I did warm up a little to her, and more so to Joel. And in this episode, they warm up to each other. This episode felt good. It was acted well, it was directed well, shot well, looked great. I really liked this episode. So, they go on their road trip in the truck. So you know what's coming up. That rhyme, the way people play or hate the game. Bars! Help! That part happens, all right? The shootout happens. He tells Ellie to go hide. She hides in a hole in the wall while he's taking the dudes out. I was loving that. I was like, I'm feeling it. The game, I'm feeling it. It's a little different, but it's the game. I'm feeling it. That's what's working. Don't deviate a whole bunch. You know what I mean? So I'm liking it. You know what I'm saying? So they combined the hotel with Ellie saving him scene with this scene. So some dude gets to jump on Joel and tries to choke him with a shotgun or whatever. And she comes up. She had the gun in her backpack. But she pulled a knife out before she came out. And I thought she was going to come out with the knife instead. And we would get the gun later. But they tricked us. So she shot him. And then, the guy starts pleading, I'm sorry. I'll tell the people you're good people. And I won't hurt you. Hey, my name's Phil. What's your name? I don't know what his name. I can't remember his name. So he tells her, go behind the wall, Ellie. I'm going to handle this. So, she goes behind the wall. He takes the gun from her. I thought he was going to shoot the guy. All he hears is, ah! So he stabbed the dude. So then, they're on the move and you see the armored truck. And I'm like so happy in this episode. I'm like, yo, this is what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? You're expanded, you're telling the story, but you're hitting the great points in the game instead of deviating so much. And I'm just like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. So, but we come up, I don't remember her, and I haven't seen her yet. I played more into the game, and they've got this woman that's in charge of the whole group that those guys were part of that they just had to shoot out with, right? And she just seems like a soccer mom who is not in charge of anything, who could have her ass kicked. She can't give orders. I don't understand why they have her in charge at all. I've played Naughty Dog games. I've seen the women that you've had in charge in the game. I don't get it. She don't seem like she's in charge of shit. Not even baking cookies. Now her right-hand man, who she's ordering around, he seemed like he might be in charge, but not her. I've worked with women in charge. I know women in charge. I know women in the military. I know tough-ass alpha women. That wasn't it. I don't even know why y'all put her in charge and why you wrote that like that, but that did not work for me. Other than that, they're doing their own little search. They bring back the guy that that got stabbed. I guess he was in the process of dying. And they had asked her, she had asked, like, can he be saved or whatever, and could a doctor help him? They're like, nah, not even a doctor, So she had this conversation with a guy that was her doctor and a guy that birthed it. Like, he was the doctor that brought her out of her mother. She ended up having this conversation about where these people were, or her brother, or whatever. I forgot what it was. She ended up killing him. Went back and killing him after they said the guy couldn't be saved. But her and her right-hand man went searching in this building, and they found like this, I don't know, some type of nest. I don't know if it was a bloater that was going to come out of there. I don't know what was going on, but something was underneath there. And they're like, when are we going to tell the others? He's like, what do you mean? She's like, no, we're not going to tell them yet. And he's like, what? And she's like, no. So, let me think. Ellie and Joel have a moment where he's showing her how to use the gun, how to hold the gun. And that was a real heartwarming moment. And you can tell, like, first of all, after she saved Joel, she was crying. Because after she saved him in the hotel in the game, she's all, and everything. And, they talk again and she's crying again. I'm like, wow, she's really messed up. And I'm seeing the whole fatherly moment, the mentor moment between them, the heartwarming moment. You're showing her how to hold the gun and everything. And they're warming up to each other. And, even when they went to sleep before that in a scene, they had told each other jokes. And he knew the answer to one of her jokes. He got her. You know what I mean? And so after he shows her how to hold the gun, let me think. They find a place to sleep. And he's putting out glass all over the floor. And she's like Joel, like, what are you? He's like, so I don't hear nobody walk up on us. That's why. Well, while they're sleeping, they didn't hear nobody walk up on them. And guess who it is? What is their names? I literally just played this part. I can't remember. But the older brother and the younger brother together had guns on them, and they woke up to that, and that's how it ended. And I gotta say, I really, really liked this episode. I really did. I'm gonna give this one 4.25 out of 5. Woo! You do every episode like this, that's a winner. So, well, let me see. I can't remember. What did I give the first episode? Did I give that a 4? Did I give the second one like a 3.5? Third one was a 3. So everything's above average. Everything's been above average entertainment. And this one a 4.25. This might be the highest one I gave. Unless the first one was. I can't remember. But I really did like this episode. It was good. So I look forward to more like this. More like this. I don't care if it's a little different, but you hit them cool beats that bring you back to the game. Cool. I like that. I don't care if it's a little bit different. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. I never thought I'd start to warm up to Ellie, but I'm starting to. And so is Joel. I'm warming up to him too. So let's get it. 10 million subscribers. Woo!